and welcome to my channel. My name is Anya and this is the second part of my lip declutter series. I'm not getting rid of anything unless it has expired in this declutter series. What I'm doing is I'm weeding out anything that has expired, that goes in the bin, but then I'm picking from the rest and putting them into two categories. Category 1 is for the items that I love and like and have a use for, and category 2 are for those items that I don't love but I like them enough to pan them. If there is a product that absolutely does not work for me, it goes into category 3 along with the product that has expired, and it goes in the bin unless any of my friends and family want to take it off my hands. But in this video I'm going over all of my pinks, all of my reds, my purples, and then I have a miscellaneous category with other different types of lip colours like grey, blue and black and stuff at the end. These are all of my pink ones. This was a category I expected to be a lot bigger than it is, to be honest, but I think there's items in here that also could have easily been in my mid-tone category from Tuesday's video, but we're going to run with it as it is. I'm going to swatch everything on my hand that is currently open. I'm going to start with this one. This is a Kat Von D lip liner in Sexa, which is a bright pink. I am trying to pan all of these ones this year. Not sure I will be able to. I have 8 left in a month to do it, but this is definitely in the to be panned pile because I want all of my Kat Von D products essentially to go, and I don't like that type of colour on me. I then have a Makeup Mecca lip liner on point in the colour 7, or the number 7. This is my favourite, one of my favourite lip liner formulations. It's a much softer pink. I really like this, but I have backups of all of these lip liners from Makeup Mecca, so I'm going to put this in category number 2 to be panned. This is a Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector Mini in 01, and this is lip balm slash lip gloss, and it's essentially a sheer product. I am going to pan this because this is not cruelty free, but I do really like this product, so I don't think that's going to be hard. I have another lip gloss here. This is from Soap & Glory. This is the Sexy Mother Pucker in Plum Sap, which I got in a kit. I'm not a big lip gloss person, so I'm going to pan this. I have other formulations that I prefer, even though I haven't used that a lot, but the colour looks decent. I then have a whole plethora of NYX items here. I have one matte lipstick here in Fluff Piece. This is a miniature one because I got it in the advent calendar last year. It's a bright pink. I'm going to pan this because it's not a pink that I like wearing. I then have a soft matte metallic lip cream in Nantes, not sure how you pronounce it. It's a pink with golden shimmer. I'm also going to pan this one. I don't really like metallic lip products. This is also from the advent calendar. And then I have a bunch of soft matte lip creams, which are my favourite liquid lipstick formulation, which is why I have almost every single shade you can get. A lot of these minis either came from a lip vault that I got 2 years ago, or some from the Christmas advent calendar. Not sure which colours end up where. And a lot of these larger ones I've either bought as singles or in sets. I have collected all of them, and I know why I did it. It's because I wanted to make a video on it where I swatched everything and sort of did a review, but I haven't gotten to that yet. This is Vienna, which is a gorgeous shade. I'm going to hold on to this one in category 1. I'm going to try and make that video next year though. I have 2 shades here in Milan. I have a big one. I'm only going to swatch this one once. And I have a small one. The big one is currently in my project pan because it's old and it's going to stay there until I finish it. I'm not sure if it's going to go into 2020 with me. I haven't made my mind up on that yet, but I'm going to hold on to the other one in category number 1 for now. This is Antwerp, which is pretty, but I'm going to hold on to this for now. I'm going to have to try it out some because this is leaning sort of into that category of pinks that lean slightly coral, and I don't like coral items on me. They just don't look nice. But I'm going to hold on to it for now. This is Istanbul, which is a light pink, which I ended up liking a lot more than I expected, so I'm going to hold on to this one. I have Cyprus, which I think is from the Lip Vault, because this is not a colour that I like. It's a little bit too peachy, so I'm going to pan this. This is Severe. I really don't like these miniature tubes because it's very hard to get product out. I really like that. I'm going to hold on to that one. This is Tokyo, which I'm going to pan because I preferred Istanbul to Tokyo. They are similar colours, but Istanbul is a bit more muted. I'm going to pan this one. Then I have Prague, which is a bright pink, and this is one of the pinks that I actually enjoy wearing because it has a little bit of purple plum to it. So I'm going to hold on to that one. You're going to see a very similar colour in this Revlon one coming up in a little bit. I have Sao Paulo, another one I really enjoy, so I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to hold on to most of my soft matte lip creams. They're my favourites. I have Austin, which also goes into another category that I like, which is sort of lavender lilac-y ones. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I have Shanghai. Can I get one more swatch outside here? Yeah. I'm going to hold on to that one. That has some brown in it that I really like. I have Sydney, which is a colour I don't like. And I'm like, why did I buy it? It's very, very light and very, very purpley pink. So I'm going to pan it. I have Ibiza, which I'm also going to pan. Or was this the one I liked? Because I remember wearing one of the ones that are pink but look kind of corally this summer and I liked it. I'm going to pan it though because it's not my favourite shade of pink anyway, but I think this one ended up looking quite nice anyway. And the last one I have here is Dublin, which is that sort of muted dusty rose colour that I like. I'm going to hold on to that one. I then have this Revlon Colour Burst Balm in Smitten. This is old, but this is one I absolutely love. Absolutely love it. I'm going to pan it though because it is getting old and I'm going to try and finish it in 2020 because it's not going to go any further in my life because it's that old. But I'm really pleased to have seen that that colour is kind of similar. It's not as glossy as this one because this is a glossy formulation that stains, but it has the colour that I like and I can easily add a clear gloss on top. So I'm really happy with that, but I'm going to pan that one. This is a Sleek Matte Me Metallic in Rusted Rose. I already know I'm going to pan this one because I don't like metallic ones. It's a pretty colour, but I'm going to pan it. And then I have some Makeup Mecca ones. I have Bon Bon, which is a matte lipstick. I'm going to pan that. These Makeup Mecca lipsticks are also very nice. I have every single colour of these as well because I wanted to do a video on the formulation and the lip swatch as I did with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, which is why I might have colours in these that I don't love. This one is Jump In, and this is a sheer formula. Definitely going into the pan pile. I don't like these bright Barbie pink colours on me. I then have a cream formulation in the colour Cute, which is kind of close in a way to the Revlon one I like. It's just not as deep, but I am going to pan it because I don't love it. I have a matte formulation in Enough Said. I like that colour. I like looking at it. I don't wear it a lot, but I am going to hold on to it. I have a matte lipstick in Plum here, which is probably one of the darker ones that borders on purple. I like this colour a lot, so I'm going to hold on to it. The reason it's ended up in my pinks and not my purples is because of the undertone. Leans more pink in my eyes than it does purple. I then have a cream lipstick in Opinion. I don't like that, so that's going to be panned. It has that sort of watermelon colour that does not look very nice on me. And I have a sheer lipstick here in Adore. which also looks to be... No, that's better, but I'm going to pan this because I have similar colours. I say when most of these look like the same colour. I have similar colours and formulations I like better, so I'm going to pan that one. I then have two of their Soft Velvet liquid lipsticks. This one is in Swigger Swag. And these don't dry down. They sort of stay glossy, which is why I don't like them. So I'm going to pan both of them. This is in the shade Delight, which is a similar colour to the Revlon one that I like. But it's very glossy and it moves around on my lips too much for me to love them. So I'm going to pan them. This is a Makeup Mecca Butter Glaze lip gloss in Sprinkle. This is essentially the same thing as the, I'm going to just swatch it here, as the Clarins one I swatched earlier. I absolutely love this and will be holding on to this in category number 1. They have changed the applicator on this one though after I bought it, so now it doesn't have that foam tip anymore. It has just a plastic wedge, which I hate. Then I have two Colourpop glosses from the Disney Designer Collection. This is Boo. I'm going to hold on to this one because I like how that one looks. And then I have Bobbity. I think Bibbity was in another one. This one I'm going to pan because it's a little bit too orange for my liking. Probably could have been in my orange section, but it's here. I'm going to pan it. And then I have some Colourpop lipsticks. I'm going to do this one first. This is from the Disney Designer Colourpop Midnight Masquerade collection. If I can get it out, that is. This is in Prince Charming. It's that sort of mid-tone, dusty, rosy pink that I can wear and I find it looks pretty nice. But this isn't open, so I'm not going to open and swatch it. You can probably pick it out from the hand. I think it's going to look kind of similar to that colour. But I'm going to hold on to it because I just got this like a week ago. I have two lipsticks from the Disney Designer Collection. I have Cinderella and Jasmine. I kind of expect the Cinderella shade to be very similar. It's a nice colour and I really like the packaging and I like the formulation. I'm going to hold on to this one. And the Jasmine shade is a very bright one. I do know that. I really like how you have all of the signatures on this one. Very bright. Let me actually swatch this against this one. This is Maleficent from the Disney Villains and the Colourpop collection. That looks to be, yeah, a little bit deeper. Ooh, now I know why I like this one so much, Maleficent. It's because it's very similar to that Revlon one. It's even more similar, I think, than the NYX one because this has some shine to it. I'm definitely holding on to Maleficent and I'm also going to hold on to Jasmine. I'm essentially holding on to all of the Colourpop Disney lippies that I have because I like them. So for the pinks, I am panning 21 and I'm keeping 18. So these are all of my reds, and I've also put, when it comes to any sort of berry and plummy colours, they're sort of split into the red bin if they have a red undertone and the purple if they have a purple undertone. So I have a lot of different variety of the colour red in here, but let's get them all out and start swatching. So that is a lot of reds. My hand is already stained because I've just done the pink part, but let's start swatching. I have some lip liners here. I have the shade 10 from the Makeup Mecca line. Same as before, I have backups of all of these shades, so this is going in the pan pile. This one, oh, I also have the shade 9 here. Let's just do those together. So number 10 is a lot more blue toned, almost pinky in undertone. whereas number 9 is a more true red. Both of them are going in the pan pile. I have a MAC lip liner in Cherry, which is old, so I'm going to put this in the pan pile as well. Very pretty colour, but I want to try and finish that next year. I have 2 Kat Von D lip liners. I have Blood Milk, which is a very dark, looks like it may be more of a purpley undertone, but this is where it ended up. And then I have Outlaw, which is a red. Surprise, surprise. Oh, part of it just broke off. Both of them are in the pan pile and I want to finish them this year. I'm going to try. The last lip liner here is from NYX. This is the lip pencil in Auburn, which is sort of a purpley muted red. I'm going to keep this because I like that colour. Then I'm going to start with the bottom row. I have some Makeup Mecca lipsticks. I have Deep Red, which is a matte formula. I'm going to try and do small swatches here. Very pretty. I'm going to hold on to this one. I have Bonfire Beach, which is a matte. This is an orange. I just remembered this is an orange, but this is an orange that I like. So I'm going to hold on to this one as well, although it should have been in my other video. I have a cream formulation in Marilyn. I'm going to pan that one because I prefer the matte formulation in a red over a cream. Metal one in Blood Drop. I know I'm going to pan this one because, as I've said, I don't really like metal formulations, but this isn't a bad metal formulation. I really enjoy the red shade in this one, but I don't reach for it a lot, so I'm going to pan it. And then have Crimson, which is a sheer one. I am going to hold on to that one because I like that colour. I have a Maybelline Baby Lips here, and this is in Chai Tea Latte. I already know I'm going to pan this. This is currently in my project. I don't love this, so I want to finish this next year. I have a Tanya Burr Cosmetics Lip Gloss. This is in Cranberry Melt. This is also currently in my project, and it's going to stay there because I want it done. It's a very pretty colour, but I don't like very full colour glosses, especially not in darker colours, because they tend to travel and end up looking kind of sheer, which isn't a look I like. I have a NYX Liquid Suede Mini. This is in Starstruck from the Advent calendar last year, and I loved this colour. I will definitely be holding on to this one. I then have, again, a bunch of NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I have the shade Copenhagen, which I have doubles of. I'm just going to swatch the mini, which is a very deep red. I am panning one of them at the moment, and I'm panning the large one, so I'm going to continue to pan that. And I'm going to hold on to the little one, because I like the colour a lot. I then have Monte Carlo, which is very pretty. I'm going to hold on to that one. I have Singapore, which is a very pinky red. I'm going to hold on to that one. I have Madrid. I'm going to hold on to that one. It's kind of similar to Copenhagen, but not as deep. I have Barcelona, which also it's kind of an orangey red. I really like it though, so I'm going to hold on to it. I have Cologne, which is more purpley. This is a purple one. Should have been in my purples. I'm going to keep it anyway because I like it. I have Amsterdam, which is one of my favourites, so I'm holding on to that one for sure. And the final one here is Santiago, which I also really like, so I'm going to hold on to that one as well. I have a Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lip colour here. This is in the shade Firestarter. This is a really great formulation, but Rimmel is not cruelty free, so I'm going to pan this one. I do really like the colour though. I have a Colourpop Ultra Matte lip here. This is in Snowflake, and I am going to pan this one as well. I am going to ask if my sister wants it, because if she wants it, she's going to get it, because I don't like the Ultra Matte formulation as much, but I'm going to try and get it to work, and if I can't, it's gonna go. Fenty Stunner Lip Paint in Uncensored is another one of my favourite reds. I really like it. It's gorgeous, absolutely keeping it. I have a gloss here from Wonder Kiss. This is the Lip Plumping Gloss in Berry. I'm also going to pan this one. It's a very sheer one, but I don't reach for this. So we're gonna pan it. I have another one of my Makeup Mecca Soft Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. This is in Greeting, which is a really pretty dark red, but this moves because it doesn't set down. So I'm going to pan it. I have two mini bite lipsticks here. I have Tannin, which is a really nice red. I'm going to hold on to this one. I also have Cayenne, which is a bit more vibrant, and maybe that too has a bit of orange in it. I like the colour a lot though, so I'm going to hold on to it. This is a MAC Viva Glam Rihanna colour, and this is a frosty one. It's very, very pretty, very nice to wear, but it's old, so I'm going to pan it. I have a Besame Mickey Mouse here. This is Mickey Mouse Red. I really enjoy the packaging of this one. That is gorgeous as well. I'm going to hold on to this one. I have a Sleek Matte Me liquid lip here. This is in Vino Tinto, which is that sort of berry red. I really like this formulation, so I'm going to hold on to this one. I then have some Colourpop here. I have two from the Disney Designer and one from the Villains one. If I can open this without breaking the packaging. It's not going to permit me that, so then we go in from the bottom. Much easier. This is Snow White, which is absolutely stunning. Will for sure be holding on to this one. And then I have Tiana, which is one of my favourites. It's a very, very gorgeous sort of browny red, and I absolutely love it. So I will be holding on to this one. And then I have Evil Queen, and my Evil Queen has had a bad time because it's broken in the tube. This, along with Ursula, are sort of falling out of the tube, but it's a gorgeous colour, so I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm pretty much going to hold on to this until I either use it up or it goes bad, and then I'm going to just keep the boxes. I have a L'Oreal collection exclusive. This is a colour riche in the reds. This is Blake Lively's red colour. It is gorgeous. I really like the colour and I like the formulation. I hate the smell, but this is getting old, so I'm going to pan it, and there is a big chance 2020 is the last year that's going to be with me because of how old it is. If you can hear my dog in the background, I'm sorry. I then have two Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. So this is Velvet Ribbon, which is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll be holding on to that one for sure. Same with, well, Velvet Jazz, which is a deeper colour. I also have Velvet Morning, which was in the orange section. I love them all. They're definitely staying. I have a mini Fenty Beauty lip paint here. This is Underdog. This was the mini for this Christmas collection. I haven't opened it, but I'm going to hold on to it. I then have a BH Cosmetics Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale liquid lipstick. And this was in Paris. Very, very pretty. I'm going to hold on to this one. I haven't actually used this all that much, so I want to give it a fair shot. This is a e.l.f. lip tint in Rouge Radiance. I don't know if it's meant to be like a stain, but it's like a gel glossy stain type of colour. Very, very gorgeous. So I am going to hold on to this one. I really like this because this kind of goes on like a gloss and gives that slight red tint that does stain, but it doesn't slip and slide all over my lips. It's not very glossy, which I think is part of why it stays on so well, but I'm going to hold on to this one. I have a mini Clinique Chubby Stick Intense here. This is in Mightiest Maraschino. Maraschino. This is very pretty, but Clinique is not cruelty free, so I'm going to pan it. This is a Flower Beauty lipstick that is also very old. This is also going to be panned in 2020 and it's going to go in the bin after that, so I hope I can finish it. This I don't know the colour of, and I don't think they make this formulation anymore. I have about that much left, so I do think it's going to be possible. This is a very creamy, glossy formulation, so I'm going to pan this one. I have a Besame Snow White lipstick here. This is Snow White Red. Can you tell I like Disney? This is a bit deeper than the Mickey one. I also really like this one though, so I'm going to hold on to this one. I have a number 7 lipstick here. This is in Pillar Box, which is gorgeous. I'm going to hold on to this one. This is a Tanya Burr Cosmetics lipstick in Winter. It's that sort of muted browny red. I'm going to pan this one because that seemed kind of loose in the tube and it didn't swatch the nicest. So I'm going to give it a shot. But I don't think it has expired yet, so we're going to try and pan it. I have a mini Marc Jacobs Remarkable Liquid Lip Crayon. This is in Ready to Go. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I really like this. This is a super creamy formula that stays on really well. I'm going to hold on to that one. And this is a number 7 matte lip crayon in... I don't actually have the colour name for it. I will find it and put it on the screen. A more sort of pinky red. I am going to pan that one. I think I can do that. And for my red lipsticks, I'm keeping 29 and I'm panning 20. So these here are all the ones I've classified as purples, and they're going to range from this kind of purpley grey lavender to a almost blackened purple. But let's get them all out and let's start swatching. So these are all over my purples. Let's start with the lip liners. This is from NYX. This is a suede matte lip liner in Amethyst. This needs to be sharpened. I'm going to pan this because I don't love it. And it has that white thing around the edge. I have no idea what that is. Might be mold. It's been a while since I've used this because I don't tend to wear purple lip liner with any of these, even though some of them need them. But I'm going to pan it. If that white thing doesn't come off, this is going in the bin, but for now, to the pan box. This is a Berry M lip liner in the shade Crush. I really like that colour. I'm going to hold on to this. I haven't tried this. This actually came with this one, which is a Match Me Up matte liquid lipstick, also in Crush. Very nice colour. I'm going to hold on to that because I think I'll wear them. This is the other Mickey Mouse Besame lipstick, and this is an Ink and Paint, which is a very sheer purple. I'm going to hold on to this one though because I like it. And then have a MAC, and this is a Viva Glam Ariana Grande lipstick. This is a really nice deep purple, but this is very old, so I'm going to pan this. This is a e.l.f. matte lip colour in Tea Rose, and I really like this, but this is also getting quite old, so I am going to try and pan that, even though the colour is stunning. Sorry if you can hear my phone going off there. I then have a Collection Velvet Kiss Moisturising Lip Cream. This is in Blackberry. Kind of a sheer purpley colour. I'm going to pan that because it's not cruelty free. and I don't reach for it all that much. I then have 3 NYX Intense Butter Glosses here. This is Sweet Nothing, and this is a mini that I also think was from the advent calendar maybe. I'm going to pan that. I don't really see myself ever wearing that lip gloss outside of a project pan. This is Toasted Marshmallow. This one I picked up because I really like it. So I am going to hold on to this because I really like it. It's probably the deepest I will go with a lip gloss, but I have lip liners that work well with that colour, so I like that. This is Berry Strudel, which is as purple as it looks on the outer packaging here. I think I bought this for a look that I never ended up doing, so I'm going to pan it. I then have, again, a bunch of NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I have Soul, which I really like. I'm going to hold on to that one. I have Brussels, which is almost black, but it's a very blackened purple. I'm going to hold on to that one as well. I like that one. This is Miami, which is one of my favourites. Why do all of my favourites have to be this mini one? You can tell there's not a lot of product left in here. Oh, I love that colour though. I'm going to hold on to it. There's a chance that's going to be panned through 2020 anyway, just by use. This is Vancouver. Do I have backup of this? No, I don't. This is kind of similar to Brussels. It's just not as dark. I'm going to hold on to this one as well. I really like it. I have Transylvania. I'm going to swatch it over here because I know this is, again, is black and purple. I am also going to keep that one. I really like those sort of black and purpley tones. I have New York, which actually is very similar to Miami, which is the one I love. This one is a little bit more creamy. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pan Miami and continue to use New York because it is pretty much the same colour. I then have here the colour Havana, which was one of the ones that made me fall in love with bright purple lipstick. I love this colour. We'll hold on to it. It is very similar. I'm going to swatch it with this one, which is Bangkok. It's just that Bangkok has a little bit less blue in it, and it's also less streaky than Havana. I tend to use the purple lip liner underneath Havana. I bought them together. I'm going to hold on to both of them though. And this one is Warsaw, which is really pretty. I really like that. It's almost entirely grey. It has a hint of purple in it though, which is why it ended up in this pile. Last one's here. Let me see. Marc Jacobs Remarkable Liquid Lip Crayon in Plum and Get It. That is stunning. I'm definitely holding on to that one. I then have another one of my Soft Velvet liquid lipsticks from Makeup Mecca. This is in Fame. It's a pretty colour, but again with the formula it doesn't dry down, so this ends up everywhere. So I'm going to pan it. I have 3 other lipsticks here from Makeup Mecca. This is Cream in Studio. Really like that, so I'm going to hold on to that one. I then have a matte one in Shade. I also really like that one, so I'm going to hold on to that one. And a matte one in Slay, which I also really like. This is kind of that similar tone to Miami and New York. It's just a little bit, I would say, less dark, more vibrant, but I'm going to hold on to it. The final one here is from Colourpop. This is the Ursula lipstick from the Disney Villains collection. The matte, and mine is broken, so it falls out of the tube, but the colour is so stunning that I can work with that, so I'm keeping it without a doubt. Oh, I actually forgot an item here. This is a Kat Von D lip liner in Sinner. This is going in the pan pile because it's currently in the project. So It's gonna stay here. So for my purples, I'm keeping 17 and panning 9. This is my final category, and this is sort of a miscellaneous categories. I think there's blues, greys, blacks, greens in here. Let me just sort them out by colour and then we'll go through them one by one. So I have a couple of strangest categories. This is the only gold one I have. This is another Makeup Mecca metal lipstick in Brat. It's straight up a sheer gold. I'm going to pan it. I don't love it. Then I have my blues over here, which I have a surprising amount of. I have two Kat Von D lip liners. This is Satellite, which I'm currently panning. I'm hoping to finish the week I'm filming this. And then I have Poe, which is a darker blue. I'm going to pan and finish that one as well. I then have a Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour in Blue Iris. I'm going to pan this, even though the colour is really nice. It's not cruelty free, so I'm going to pan it. Kind of like a jeans colour. I then have NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Moscow. And this is kind of a sheer brightish blue. Could definitely benefit from a liner underneath. But I'm going to hold on to it because I like it. It's kind of fun to play with. This is one of my favourite colourful ones. This is Urban Decay in Heroin. I can't speak properly today. I got this as a Christmas birthday gift from my best friends. It's just gorgeous. Definitely holding on to this. I love it a lot. I then have a mini lipstick from NYX. This is a matte lipstick in Sorbet, which was in the advent calendar. It's a very pale blue. I am going to hold on to this because I think it's a fun colour. I then have another metal lipstick from Makeup Mecca. This is Blue Flame, which is a shimmery blue. I'm going to pan that. I don't see myself wearing a blue in a shimmer formulation. Then I have some greens here. I have another Kat Von D lip liner. This is in Lemmy, which is a green. I'm going to pan it. I have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream Mini in Las Vegas, which is a very pretty green. I'm going to hold on to that. Sorry if you can hear people talking in the background. I'm not home alone. This is another metal one in Toxic. I'm going to pan it. If the blue and the green had been a little bit less sheer, I might have been able to wear them. But I don't like wearing them. I then have some greys here. I have another Rimmel Stay Matte. This one is in Shadow. Very pretty, but I am going to pan it because Rimmel is not cruelty free. I actually bought all of the Rimmel ones before I got the NYX ones, so I now have cruelty free versions. This is Lisbon in the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, which is the only greige I have. Could have maybe been with my browns, but it ended up in here, so I'm going to keep that and I'm going to deal with it here. I then have St. Petersburg, which is the kind of shade that the Rimmel one is. This one is getting a little bit, it's a bit more sheer, but I'm going to hold on to it. I then have, this one is Toronto, which is the better grey out of the bunch, and the one I like the best. I'm going to hold on to this one as well. And finally, my last four here are my blacks. I have a black lip liner, which is Scully, also from Kat Von D. If you haven't guessed, I'm going to pan that like I do with all of the other Kat Von D items. I have a mini soft matte lip cream from NYX in Kiev, which I'm going to hold on to. I have a Stay Matte liquid lip colour from Rimmel in Pitch Black, which I am going to pan. And my final item here is a matte lipstick from Makeup Mecca in Ink, which is a very good matte black. I'm going to hold on to that one. So in this one I am keeping 9 and I am panning 10. Thank you so much for watching this declutter video. I hope, and this whole series, if you watched them all, I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will subscribe and stick around for more videos. Thank you so much. Bye!